We are live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn, and we are live on YouTube. I'm here today with a special guest. Her name is Peggy Bareh. Hello, Peggy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jasmine. And you, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Yes, it's been a cold day for me. It's been snowing, icy, weather conditions are terrible, but we're still here, so that's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
purpose of this live is to introduce Peggy to you, and so that she can tell you what she does and what she's all about. But before I do that, I'm just going to tell you a bit about me and what I do. So, my name is Jasmine Afori, and I am the founder of Due Digital, and I help coaches, consultants, and event hosts to stay visible using social media, methods and marketing methods to get there. So if you do need to contact me, my details are scrolling across the screen at the bottom. Feel free to reach out to me and see how I can assist you with your social media marketing. So, Peggy, can you tell us who you are and how you serve humanity and what you're passionate about?
Okay, thank you so much, Jasmine. Actually a pleasure to be here with you today. So my name is Peggy Bareh. Um, I am a motivational mindset coach. I am a domestic abuse practitioner. I'm an author, which I don't usually talk about much, and I'm a speaker, motivational speaker as well. So I work a lot with female survivors of abuse, and my main objective is just to help them to rebuild their life after domestic abuse. Because coming from that journey or coming from that background, sometimes we feel that when we've gone through that experience, our confidence gone, our self-esteem gone, our passion, we feel lost, we feel like we don't even know where we are going, who we are, we lost identity, our voice. Sometimes we feel that that is the end of the world, but no, that is not. Because from where I come from or from my own background, it taught me that, you know what, I can turn that pain into gain. I can take that experience, what I've been through, bundle it up, find out the treasure within that pain, and turn that pain to gain. Not again, not just a gain for myself, but a gain for humanity. And that is what I've been able to manage to do. And that is what I'm supporting other women to rebuild their lives after domestic abuse so that they can rewrite their stories and tell a different stories to their own children and of course their generation. So yeah, that's where
Oh,
I
wow. It's a fantastic thing you're doing. I mean, to be able to turn your pain into gain and to be able to impact so many women around you is admirable. And, I appreciate what you're doing as well. You also inspire me every time, I'm watching the videos that you put up on YouTube. It's also giving me perspective and, encouraging me in my journey as well, as a single mom. So Peggy,
am.
have you got any projects that you've got going and you want to, share with us? Just, tell us.
Yeah, Jasmine, I've always got projects. I'm a project mom. Say that. So yes, well, at the moment, we've got different projects ongoing, but the ones that we are more focused on right now is the navigating single parenting pathway, which of course you are the one doing it. We're trying to do something. I call it the YouTube project, okay, where we want to try and reach as many single moms, not just single moms, single dads, because it is both ways. Okay, because one thing I have noticed after working within the community with women, or especially with single parents, I've noticed that they sometimes we help them sometimes to build their confidence. We help them find their voice. We help them to find their purpose. Okay. Once they get their clearer path, yes, they are doing great. They're doing great. But then they are also facing challenges with their children. How to navigate that parenting pathway with their children. So it can be challenging. And sometimes it can be tempted, it kind of knocks some of them back and then it gets them back to that flashbacks of they start having the regrets, like, what, why am I suffering with this child alone, so it can be stressful, right? But I noticed that sometimes they just need a helping hand, a shoulder to lean on, a voice to tell them that, hey, look, that child that you've got is a blessing. And you've got the ability, you've got the capability, you've got the wisdom, you've got what it takes to raise up that child in a way that that child will go. And so you've got to celebrate the blessings, celebrate the positive of parenting, and don't make it look like a chore. Don't make it look like a burden. Okay. So that is why we are now focusing on the navigating a parenting, single parenting, which is a project. And that is what we are going to be running with this year. So yeah, so that is it for now. But like I said, there are other projects that I run Passionate Cleaners Limited, which again I created that business for single parents, to help them to walk around their childcare. Because I noticed that one factor that actually promotes domestic abuse is financial independence. Okay, where the victim relies on the perpetrator for money or for their basic needs. So for me, Passionate Cleaners was set up to enable these women, or not just women, enable these single parents or survivors of domestic abuse, to give them that source of income where they can put food on their table, they can buy their own makeup, they can buy their own things without necessarily relying on the perpetrator or allowing themselves to be victims, to be used just because of money. Okay, so that is one. And then, of course, we've got Arise and Thrive Academy, which is more of the coaching side and the self confident building side of it all. So it's like a holistic journey that we're taking. We take them from that point of zero confidence, low esteem, lack of purpose. We build them up. When they're ready to work, to go back to work, we employ them. And then, of course, now we want to work with them in to help them to navigate that single parenting, helping their children to be healthy, and also helping the parents as well to take care of themselves and not to break down. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of projects that you're involved in, and it's a good cause that you're doing as well, you know. So I do appreciate you, Peggy, for being here today. If you'd like to know more about Peggy, feel free to follow her on YouTube and see what she's going to be doing with the projects that she's been discussing on today's live, and also connect with her on LinkedIn. She's a wonderful lady to get to know, full of wisdom, so passionate about what she does, and focused. So I do admire that entrepreneurial spirit in her. Peggy, if there's one thing that you would say to a single parent out there who's feeling alone, feeling like they can't move further in where they currently are, what would that one thing be?
The one main thing that I want to say is that, hey, 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 celebrate parenthood and just know that it's not your fault. I know that there's some days that you feel like, oh, why am I in this? Why me? There are some days that you will scream, you will shout, you will da, 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 da. But hey, in all of that, I want you to take a pause, take a deep breath, and say, you know what? You are so blessed. You are so lucky. You are so privileged to be that parent and to have that child. So I just want you to celebrate yourself and to know that, hey, you've got what it takes to bring that to raise up that child to be a confident child without actually killing your own self. So yes, you've got it all. So this is where I would say follow us on our YouTube channel. And if there's anybody who out there where there's a professional, we need professionals because we just want to bring in knowledge, ideas from every corner to just put them together and try and help these parents so that we can be happy, happy parents, happy parents. Yeah. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Peggy. Yes, yeah, that's one thing that we don't do enough is to celebrate ourselves. Yeah, because when you celebrate yourself and you show love to yourself, it definitely spreads across to our kids, doesn't it? So thank you so much for
Absolutely.
being on this show. Peggy will be collaborating with Margaret Thorley from Hope and Restoration, and we'll be talking about single parenting strategies on the 17th of this month. So be sure to tune in. I'll be leaving the details on LinkedIn and across social media platforms. But it's been a pleasure talking to you today, Peggy. Wonderful getting to know you and your background. And I commend you for the wonderful work that you're doing, and keep it up. And yeah. We'll be collaborating more. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and I wish you all the best. All right, we are going soon. Bye bye.
I hope you learned something from this video today. If you did, please like, share, leave your comment, and also subscribe. When I post any video, you will be notified. Also, you can follow me on my social media handles. Just search for Peggy Bareh, and I will see you shortly. Thank you. Take care. Bye.